Surprising to most fans of the series, Samurai Warriors Xtreme Legends 2 were not released for almost 2 years here in the US. In fact, Koei did a reversal and had Samurai Warriors 2 Empires come out about 9 months after the base game. At the time, most of us didn't think Xtreme Legends was going to come out, but eventually we got word and it did release. So I'm going to do Xtreme Legends first here, even though it came out much later after Empires, only because I'm nostalgic for it and I like to keep the Empire games last, because usually they generally are. And by God, they did it again. Not only did they add a bunch of new things, Samurai Warriors 2 Xtreme Legends added 6 new characters. That's right, 6 with Kojiro and Katsuie going from unique NPC aka bodyguards to full-fledged characters with unique weapons and movesets. All 6 new additions get their own story as well. Like, this is a treat. For expansion, not just new items or weapons, but new stages and story. Like, as of this point, being towards the end of the PS2 era, it's safe to say that both the Samurai Warriors Xtreme Legends titles definitely beat Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 Xtreme Legends. Besides the 6 new characters, all characters can now level up 50 to 70, so some stat increases. New charge attacks for each character, which by players we call C5 and C9. A new 5th weapon can be attained on higher difficulty after of course certain objectives are met on a certain stage. Though the base attack power is the same as the 4th, its passives are drastically different, with personal skills for each character being purchasable in shop. There is even an orb system introduced in this game, similar to the weapon fusion option in the Warriors Orochi series. Soon, very soon, trust me, that's one of my favorite games. Orbs can change a weapon's element and stats, and all this can of course be brought into the base game using a remix option or load original.
Ambulance, you haven't done code yet.
Shh, I'm busy here, okay?
You are what they would call an asshole. I think it may be poisoned by my constituents.
Look, if you're gonna pick up blood, you're gonna pick up in the blood bucket. I don't know where it's at, but don't get it on the floor, okay?
Oh, inside on fire. Breath smell like wet sock. Oh my God, Daddy's bathroom.
That is a horrible image you gave me. A new mode called Mercenary was added. You can choose any character to perform odd jobs for various daimyo, the shogun, villagers, or various other NPC characters. It's a great way to gain levels and earn money and gets orbs quickly. It's a nice mode and comes with mercenary skills, with 4 of them being learned at one time to help affect various stats like movement speed being maximized, getting extra gem for every 50 enemies defeated, etc. It's not bad. Speaking of not bad, almost all 6 characters' movesets are great additions too. Yoshimoto still kinda sucks, but the others fit in nicely. I like Kojiro's and Toshie's attacks the most due to their style of them and crowd clearing. Unfortunately, some voice actors were changed for some new recorded lines, but it's fine, it happens. New colors for older officers' outfits too, but those are just carried over from the Empires game, which, like I mentioned earlier, came out first. With all said and done, honestly, as I stated, I believe these 2 Xtreme Legends are the perfect add-ons. This is what I believe expansion should be, not that stupid Legends mode from Dynasty Warriors 4 Xtreme Legends. One stage and done with the character. Like, come on, give me a story, a few levels. Dynasty Warriors 5 Xtreme Legends, the biggest thing it has is its character creation, which is absent in this game, and of course its whole destiny mode that lets you work from a simple soldier to a full-fledged officer. But unfortunately, that expansion removed the 5th weapon, which was something I always look forward to trying to attain, regardless of how hard they are. Sometimes needing 2-player co-op to help attain them, especially in Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4 Xtreme Legends. Here in Samurai Warriors 2 Xtreme Legends, we got new characters as well as having 5th weapons that are painful to attain at times, but again, 2-player co-op can help with that and it adds replayability. It was great to come back to all these PS2 era games I grew up on, and well, all things have to come to an end. So I guess it's time we move on from here and try something new. That is the first Empires game in the Samurai Warriors line of games. But I highly recommend these 2 Samurai Warriors 1 and 2 Xtreme Legend titles. Well worth the money at the time and still are fantastic games, even when you play them standalone. It's well worth it.